device preview. Device preview. Note and be careful here for device preview. The device preview, by the way, functionality has been removed from the October 2017 release of Photoshop CC. Additionally, the preview CC iOS applications is no longer available for download or actively mentioned as of October 2017, maintained as of October 17, 2017. If you have a previously downloaded version of Preview CC on your iOS device, you can continue to use it on an is a basic with earlier version of Photoshop, and the information on this page is relevant to earlier version of Photoshop, by the way. And get real-time previews of your Photoshop designs on multiple iOS devices with the new device preview feature in the Photoshop and the Photoshop Preview CC mobile applications, and the changes you make in Photoshop are displayed, by the way, in Preview CC in real time, and you can reliably connect multiple iOS devices to Photoshop using USB or over Wi-Fi. And if you have a document with artboard's device preview attempts to show you the correct artboard by matching the size and position of the artboard with the size of the connected device. And you can also use the navigation bar to preview a specific artboard on the device or swipe through artboards that have matching width. And how to connect preview CC with Photoshop. How to connect preview with Photoshop. Connect multiple iOS devices operating system to Photoshop via USB or over Wi-Fi, and Creative Cloud seamlessly pairs your devices with Photoshop and Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi, by the way, ensures the following before connecting preview to Photoshop over Wi-Fi, and you are signed in to Creative Cloud in both Photoshop and preview, and the computer running Photoshop and the device running preview are on the same Wi-Fi network, by the way, and the device preview panel in Photoshop is open. And to open this panel in Photoshop, select Window, then select Device Preview. And if you'd like to use USB, ensure the following before connecting Preview CC to Photoshop using a USB port. And Preview CC is up and running on your device, and the USB cable is connected, by the way, to the computer running Photoshop, and the device preview panel in Photoshop is open. And to open this panel in Photoshop, select Window, then Device Preview. Note and be careful here now. If you are unable to see a device listed in the device preview dialog while connecting it, click Check for Devices. And having trouble connecting to your device, see Troubleshooting Device Preview Connectivity. And once the connection has been successfully established, the device preview panel in Photoshop displays the name of the connected device, and any changes you make to the design in Photoshop are reflected, by the way, in the preview on the device. And when you rotate your device, the content being previewed is rotated automatically. And note here and be careful again, while connecting to Photoshop for the first time, Preview CC requires that the device preview panel in Photoshop is open, and any subsequent connection don't require, by the way, this panel to be open. And how to check for devices. If you'd like to check for devices, if you are unable to see a device listed in the device preview dialog while connecting it, click Check for Devices. Device preview here now, and you have to check for devices to preview designs directly on your iOS devices. Launch the Adobe Preview CC and mobile applications, then connect Photoshop using USB or Wi-Fi cable. Yes. And you have to check for devices when no devices are connected here. So what about support for artboards? Support for artboards. You can swipe to navigate between different artboards and preview them on actual devices. For example, you can preview an iPhone artboard on an iPhone while previewing a larger version of that artboard on iPad reducing the time required to test designs on multiple screens. And Preview CC automatically selects and displays the appropriate port based on the device screen size. So what about common questions? Common questions, is Preview CC available for Android? The answer here now. Preview CC is not yet available for Android, by the way. And which version of Photoshop does Preview CC work with? The answer: Preview CC works with Photoshop CC 2015, and which is available as a free update for Creative Cloud members, and you can download Photoshop CC 2015 as an update via the Creative Cloud desktop applications, and this is his help article to learn how to install or upgrade to Photoshop CC 2015. And which devices does Preview CC support? The answer here now. Preview CC works with iOS devices running iOS 8 or above, like iPad Pro or iPhone 4S or iPhone 5 or iPhone 5C or iPhone 5S or iPhone 6 or iPhone 6 Plus or iPhone 6S or iPhone C or iPhone X 6X S Plus or iPad or iPod Touch 5 generation or iPad 2 and iPad 3 generation and iPad 4 generation and iPad Air 2 and iPad Mini 2 and iPad Mini 3. And for more about Preview CC, Adobe Preview FAQ answers several other frequently asked questions about Preview CC. Creative Commons Wi-Fi icon cursory. So what about